there, Sheila Walker here with the oil can. Today we're going to be starting the cleanse. Actually, if you're starting the cleanse, you've already started it this morning. So yay for day one. We're already halfway through it. You should be feeling absolutely fine, just pretty much normal today, because all of this is kind of progressive. And if you do have any trouble, it won't be for the first, maybe 3 or 4 days. We're going to walk you through it. That doesn't sound very encouraging, does it? I think you're going to be fine. doTERRA's 30-day cleanse products. Hi, Helen. Thank you for joining us today. doTERRA's 30-day cleanse products makes the hard work out of cleansing a whole lot easier, and also takes away some of the side effects that sometimes we experience when we're doing a cleanse. So I'm going to walk you through all of that. But I got my order today, and I love free. So I got a free On Guard foaming hand wash. Now I want to explain, in case you don't use this, one of these fills up 2 of these dispensers. You don't put any water or anything in it. You just put this in the dispenser and you're good to go. So this is a foaming hand soap dispenser, and this is doTERRA's. See, it's got doTERRA On Guard on it. These are like $1.50 or $2 if you don't have them, but and they work forever and ever and ever. But really simple to use. Just don't dilute your hand soap at all. You just pour it in the thing and it foams. So let me show you. It's okay, there's the foaming to it. It's a foaming hand soap, and so you're not going to use, if you want to trade out your soap dispensers, like this is my kitchen one. It is a foaming dispenser, so it looks a little different. It's got this little part right here, makes the soap foam. If you put just a regular soap dispenser, you're going to end up going through your hand soap too quickly and using way too much soap. So anyway, that was one of my freebies that I got. Totally love this stuff because I have this at every sink in the house and in my trailer. I'm back to using these dispensers, which I don't think are all that pretty. But as I told you before, my cute little ones that I got from the Christmas thing that doTERRA was selling with the cute little mason jar looking pumps, they broke on me. doTERRA, like, let's see, they more than quadrupled my refund when they refunded me for all of those that broke. But anyway, I'm back to these, and I'm back to my kitchen one. So all of that to tell you about the hand soap. Okay, another freebie that I got is the On Guard Touch Roller. This is great for putting On Guard on people's spines if they're not feeling well, or on the bottom of their feet. You can also do it on the back of your neck. Yeah, put this on, use this for your kids, use this for your older people, because it's already diluted. You don't have to dilute it at all. And so they're not going to have any kind of sensitivity with their skin with this. That'll be great. But you can use this too. It's not just for people with sensitive skin, because it's got the On Guard oil in there, and it's just super handy to have this in your purse or have this in your bathroom or whatever. You can roll it on your own spine and put it on your feet. Spine is a great place to put your oils. All right, this is the undiluted On Guard oil that I got for free. I'll use this in my diffuser. I can't speak right now, but anyway, I'll put this in my diffuser if people aren't feeling well at home. But typically I will put a drop of On Guard, just straight oil, on the bottom of each foot every morning and sometimes every evening, just to help keep me healthy. And then the hand sanitizer, I keep this in my purse all the time. And if I just feel like I'm a little germy or whatever, I'm going to spray down my hands. If I go in the shopping cart to Staters or Costco or someplace, I might spray down that bar that you hold on to with the shopping cart, and just kind of spray things that need sanitizing. All right, so all of those are free with a 200 PV order. If you had your order go out with loyalty rewards, and it was 125, then you will have gotten Ravensara essential oil. It's a straight oil, and I've got this running in my diffuser right now. I love the smell of it. This oil is one of the oils that is in the Breathe blend, and it's really good for respiratory care. So I was out camping this weekend with out in the desert, and we were doing quads and dirt bikes and rhinos and side-by-side things with all the dirt. And being the respiratory person, that sometimes I struggle with all the respiratory stuff, that's something that I definitely want to support. So I was doing like the Breathe stick before bed and Breathe oil in the morning. And now I've got the Ravensara, and so I've got this in my diffuser today. It's pretty cool. The other thing that I'm excited about that I got in my order is I replenished my Yarrow Palm because it is 10% off this month, and I use this every day. I've been doing a couple drops with my skincare and then a couple drops under my tongue every day, and love this stuff. So it's really good for skincare. It's also very good for emotions and stress. So anyway, I wanted to replenish my Yarrow Palm. Okay, so that's all the freebies that I got with my order. I'm excited about that. If you guys are doing our 30-day cleanse, then I hope that you've printed this off. There's one of these in the Files tab of the oil can page for kids and adults. And see all the little boxes right there? It tells you exactly what you're going to take every single day. And so just a good little check-off sheet of what you've done and what you still need to do. And that way you can see the whole month progression of what we're going to do. So today we are starting the first 10-day phase or period of the 30-day cleanse, and that's called the Activate Phase. So what we're doing here is we are cleansing mostly the liver, kidneys, lungs, skin, and colon. That's what we are. Oh, I forgot to bring my cleanse products in here. Okay. Anyway, so that's what we are focusing on. I can show you the pictures on my little thing, my little sheet right here. So the vitamins right here, these are going to give you extra nutrition. A lot of the times when we do a cleanse and we have, we don't feel so good with a cleanse, it's because we're not getting enough nutrients or enough calories. And so we want to be eating well. But of course the vitamin pack, the essential oil supplement pack here is going to help us get the nutrients that we need. And then we're going to be feeling better for the cleanse, right? The next thing on here is Terrazyme that we're going to be taking. You take this right before you eat, and it helps you digest your food better and also get the proper nutrients. So again, when we're getting proper nutrients, we're going to feel better, right? And then what's this one right here? Oh, this is Zendocrine Complex. So the Zendocrine Complex, I'm going to talk more about it here in a little bit. But basically this is the detoxifier for your liver, kidneys, colon, lungs, and skin. And this is what we were out of last year when we did the cleanse. And well, we did the cleanse a couple times last year and we were just out of it. And so we substituted what we could get on Amazon, but there was just one product, and there's like 14 products in Zendocrine. So I'm super excited about doing that. And then there's the Zendocrine oil that works a little bit different than the complex. And then down here is the lemon oil. So I think I'm on my 3rd or 4th glass I drink water all day long. And right now I'm just focusing on using lemon in my water rather than, I've got some other ones around by my water station, like tangerine and clementine and wild orange. I have a bunch of citrus oils, but during the cleanse, I'm just focusing on putting lemon in my water. You want to be drinking a lot of water when you're doing your cleanse. All right. So during the activate phase, we're going to be cleansing the liver, kidneys, colon, lungs, and skin. And we're also going to be working on hormone balance, endocrine support, and adrenal support. And we're going to be preparing our bodies for the digestive cleanse that's going to be happening in the next 10 days of this cleanse, okay? So rather than doing a cleanse and cleansing everything at one time and dumping a whole bunch of toxins into your system so that you'll be feeling terrible, doTERRA has really done a good thing by spreading this whole cleanse out in 30 days. And we're going to be activating by cleaning out some of our organs, and then we're going to be resetting our digestive tract. And then we're going to be doing the final phase, which is kind of restoring everything so that you're good to go. Okay, so the vitamins, we already talked about the vitamins and the essential oil supplements. They're called the Lifelong Vitality Pack. That lessens the any kind of nutrient nutrient shortages that we might be dealing with. And it feeds our body rather than starving it. When we're starving our body because maybe we're staying away from different things that we, aren't good for us anyway, our body will crave those nutrients, and we kind of go into a starvation mode and we feel lousy. But you shouldn't feel too terribly bad with this cleanse. And if you do have some problems with it, I'm going to be talking about that at the end of this video. What kind of things can you expect and how do you get through that? Okay, we talked about the different things to use. Now, some of the things that are bad for us anyway that will just kind of work against you in the cleanse and your overall health really are things like sugars and alcohol, caffeine, smoking, and stress. So if you can alleviate those things as much as possible. So now if you're doing coffee all day long, maybe just cut back on that coffee, because you will be feeling just terrible if you're drinking coffee all day long. But instead of like 5 cups of coffee, maybe try going with just 3 cups and trying to wean yourself off. Use this cleanse to wean yourself off of that. If you've got sweet things around and you're really craving sugar, cravings tend to be a nutrient deficiency anyway. But, and hopefully this cleanse will help you with that. But these little On Guard drops or the ginger drops or the breathe drops, they kind of have a little sweetness to them. And so you can have a little bowl of those. My bowl is kind of empty, but this is what I have in my office. You can have those around, and maybe those will just help you curb that little temptation for sweetness. So if you can eliminate as much as possible sugars, alcohol, caffeine, smoking, and even stress, that will help you with your cleanse, help it be more effective, which is what you're wanting to do with your cleanse, right? Because you're wanting to work on your health, feel better. So let's talk about the Zendocrine oil. I'm just going to show you. Okay, the Zendocrine oil is in these soft gels right here. Okay, I didn't bring the bottles in, so I'll just show you the picture. So the Zendocrine oil, that has all essential oils in it. It has tangerine, geranium, rosemary, juniper berry, and cilantro. So those are some really impactful oils for cleaning. And the Zendocrine oil typically is about cleaning your cells, cleaning up your cells. I was looking in a couple books. Let me grab my books here so I can show you. So I was looking in the Advanced Oil Magic book. My new one, I think, is either getting shipped or it's almost at my house. This is must be the second, series 2, because the newest one is series 3, and that one is coming my way. And then I also used the Essential Life book, and the latest edition is 6th edition. So those are the things that I used for information today. So Zendocrine oil, or the soft gels, has all of those 5 different essential oils in it. And so what are those oils good for? I'm not going to go through every single oil because I've already got too many things to cover. I don't want to keep you here all afternoon. But some of the things that those oils are helpful for is hangovers. So actually today is President's Day. I don't know if people were out partying this weekend or not. But just keep that in mind for next time you have get together, and that's part of your what you're doing. Those oils are also helpful for hormone balance, for gallbladder detox, for liver and kidney cleansing, for respiratory seasonal care, supporting your adrenals, heavy metal detox, and endocrine support. So you can see we're talking about lots of different organs here and really cleaning things out. What Zendocrine oil and the soft gels is really good for is cleaning the cells so that they end up functioning better, okay? And your kidneys are made up of cells, right? Okay, let's talk about what I really want to spend time on is what is the Zendocrine complex? Okay, Zendocrine complex is the little white bottle with the orange label on it, and this is the one that we were out of for like a year. But I just got 2 of these in my order because I'm just making sure that I got plenty in case it does run out again. So the Zendocrine complex, it does not have essential oils in it. It has 14 active whole food extracts, and it's also in an enzyme delivery system. So last week we talked about all the enzymes that are in TerraZyme and what they do. And so we found out that the enzymes helps your body absorb those nutrients or break down nutrients to be able to absorb them also, right? So they have, or doTERRA has used an enzyme delivery process for Zendocrine, and that makes a huge difference with how well this cleanse works for you, because you're going to be able to absorb these nutrients better. It's going to help your body to break them down and to be more effective for you. Okay, so what does it have? Okay, I got all my list right here. This is my list. I'm going to go through this for you. It has a whole lot of ingredients in it. And last year, when we didn't have the Zendocrine complex, we were substituting milk thistle that we got off of Amazon, and I didn't feel like the cleanse worked nearly as well. And by fall, I was definitely feeling all the itchy sneezies with just the fall season. So milk thistle is one of the ingredients that Zendocrine has in it, but there's 14 ingredients plus the enzymes. And so there's obviously a lot more in here besides milk thistle, right? Okay, so there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different sections here. There are, so what does it have in it? It has barberry leaf, milk thistle seed, burdock root, clove bud, dandelion root, garlic fruit, red clover leaf. So those are the first 7 ingredients that all work together to cleanse and support the liver and the blood too. We didn't talk too much about the blood, but cleanses the blood of toxins and also helps support and cleanse the liver. The liver is one of your main filtering functions. Okay, there's 4 ingredients in here that also work to cleanse the kidneys and to bring strength and integrity to your kidneys. And that is Turkish rhubarb stem, burdock root, clove bud, and dandelion root. So a couple of those worked for the liver, and they also work well for the kidneys. The next section is to clean your colon and work on colon health, and also to strengthen that whole elimination process. That's what your colon is designed to do. It's designed to, anything that your body doesn't need, it's designed to get rid of it so that your body can process some other things. You don't want things sticking around in your colon. Lots of bad things happen from that. So what kind of things are in here for colon and for colon health and for strengthening that whole process? It's psyllium seed husk, Turkish rhubarb stem. That must be good for a lot of things because that's been good for the last 3 things. Acacia gum bark and marshmallow root. So all of those are helpful for the colon. Next, we're going to talk about cleaning your lungs and strengthening your lungs from toxins, either environmental toxins or just any kind of toxins that your lungs come in contact with. That's osha root and safflower petals. So when we were, I think I'm going to post some pictures of, we're usually kind of towards the back of this long chain of people who are riding side-by-sides and quads and dirt bikes. And so we're usually towards the back, making sure that everybody's kind of together. And so the one in the back gets all the dust, right? So I've got a couple great pictures that just can show you guys the dusty environment that we were in, riding for miles and miles and miles. And so it's super important to support your respiratory system in that. Your skin gets all dried out and your hair gets all dried out too, but you want to be able to breathe. So Zendocrine complex is really good for supporting that respiratory system. Where am I at now? Oh, skin. I was talking about skin too, right? So we get toxins built up in our skin. Our skin is actually the largest organ in our whole body. So we want to make sure that we take care of our skin, not just because we look better, but because that's our biggest filtering organ that we have. So to do that, kelp, milk thistle seed, burdock root, clove bud, and garlic fruit. So if we were doing this cleanse last year and we would have had to buy all 14 products here, that would have been driving us all nuts, right? So instead, doTERRA has put that all in the Zendocrine complex, okay? So when you're taking this, and I take this all year, when you take this, you are cleansing all of those systems. And then, like I said, it is in an enzyme system, so it has amylase and cellulase, and that helps digest and use all of those ingredients. Cellulase breaks down like the stems in the fruits and vegetables, any kind of plant matter, helps break down cellulose. So if you're not able to break down vegetable matter, it doesn't matter how much fruits and vegetables you're eating, you're not getting the nutrients, right? So we want to make sure that we're getting nutrients when we're doing a cleanse, or anytime, right? All right, so now I want to talk to you about, oh, we have all kinds of people on here. That's cool. Guys, if you have any questions or anything, post them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them while we're here while we're here live, okay? I want to talk about detox symptoms of a cleanse, when those symptoms are good, and what do you want to do if they get too uncomfortable for you. Okay, so first off, if this is your first cleanse ever, then you may be experiencing more effects in this cleanse than, you know, maybe I am, because I've done several cleanses, And most of these products I take all year. So I'm kind of continually cleansing, and so I'm not going to probably experience as many effects as somebody who this is their very first time doing the cleanse. Okay, so but the thing about those symptoms is that you know that it's working, right? Your body purges things by sneezing. You think about how many ways our body expels things. It expels things through sweat, through tears, through spit, through what am I trying to think of? Well, through pooping and peeing. When we have fevers, that's trying to expel things. If we have rashes, our body, those are all ways that our body is trying to expel something. So think of those things as not necessarily a bad thing. It's your body saying, I need to get rid of this. And if you mask it and tell it to just stop going away, then it's just going to come up in another problem, because the root problem's not getting taken care of. Okay, so a 30-day cleanse is, we want to get rid of the root problem. But some of the effects that you might experience could be due to withdrawals. Like I said, if you drink a lot of coffee and you're cutting back on coffee, it could just be withdrawals, or same with sugar. If you're not getting enough nutrients, you might have cravings and stuff. Okay, so let me go over this list of detox symptoms. These are common ones. But again, I really see that a lot of people don't have as many detox symptoms when they do the doTERRA things, because, you know, we're supplementing nutrients with the Lifelong Vitality Pack, right? And we're eliminating, we're already cleaning some of these organs before we go into the digestive tract. And then we're using enzymes to help our body be able to break down and assimilate these things. So that, all of that right there is going to help our body to be able to go through a 30-day cleanse, eliminate the toxins, feel better without as much pain. We're addressing all of those things. Okay, back to my list of detox symptoms. Headache. If you have like a dull headache, like if you feel like maybe you haven't eaten in a while, that could be a detox symptom. Body aches, or feeling just tired or weak. Being kind of moody or irritable. Diarrhea, or having a rash. Any kind of gas or bloating. That's another way that our body is trying to expel things. And so, you know, go outside or whatever. Cravings, and having to go to the bathroom a lot. Okay, so those are all ways that your body just purges things that it doesn't need anymore. So the symptoms are good. It means that you are cleaning out the junk. You're lowering inflammation, but a slight amount of discomfort is okay. If you guys are like, you know, in bed and feeling terrible, that's not okay. That's when we want to do something to slow things down. And we don't want you guys feeling like not being able to function or feeling terribly bad, okay? So what do you do if you feel like you're getting too uncomfortable? So drinking water, and make sure you're putting lemon in your water, is probably the #1 thing you can do, because what happens if you're not drinking enough water, what you're taking is going to be getting these toxins out of your cells, but they're not going to be flushing through your system and getting out of your system. They'll get reabsorbed, and then you won't feel good. So make sure you're drinking a lot of water with lemon oil. You can get yourself moving, go for a walk. You don't have to do huge exercise. In fact, it's probably better for you if you kind of rest more as much as you can. when you're doing a cleanse, and just let your body process through things. But it is good to get your body moving a little bit. Why? Because it's that expelling process. You'll probably sweat a little bit. Your blood's going to be pumping a little bit more. You're just going to be getting your body moving a little bit more, right? And so that helps you expel some of those toxins. So make sure that you're getting enough sleep. If you're having any trouble staying asleep or getting to sleep, just try to focus on going to bed a little bit earlier so that you can compensate for that. Maybe get a little 10-minute, 20-minute nap in during the day, whatever works for you. But let your body, give your body the tools that it needs to be able to eliminate things, and proper sleep and rest is part of that. We already talked about replacing cravings with healthy options. So here's the little On Guard drops. If you're craving things, look at what are those things that you're craving. They may not even be foods that you eat on a regular basis. Maybe it's something that's salty or sugary or something like that. It probably means that there's some sort of maybe a deficiency, or maybe your body isn't absorbing things well. And you will get through all of that. Just try to replace it with some healthy options. Because if you go back to that same thing again, you're going to continue to deal with those cravings, right? I'm getting a dry throat here. What you can do for if you're having any of the head tension, or you're not feeling like you have very much energy, then use your peppermint essential oil. You can put your peppermint in your water also, and then you're having it throughout your body. You can put it on your temples or in the back of your neck or wherever you're having pain. Make sure you breathe in through your hands, and it'll give you just a little energy boost. And then finally, if you're feeling like, oh, what I'm taking is just not making me feel good, it's making me feel worse, know that you may end up feeling a little bit worse before you feel better. And if you can get through that, then you will end up feeling better. But if you're feeling like, no, I just can't do that, try cutting the things in half that you can. So when it says to take the Zendocrine morning and night, try just doing it in the morning. And the same thing with the Zendocrine complex. Okay, just try cutting those in half. If you're brand new, I don't mean cutting I mean cutting the amount in half. Instead of taking 2, just take 1. Okay. If you are brand new to the Lifelong Vitality supplements, full dose is 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon and evening, or evening. So total is 4 of each of these. Try cutting these in half, okay? Because your body might just be, trying to dump too many toxins. So that would be my advice with that. And then always just bump up your water usage. If anybody has like some, really bad problems, we could also do an Epsom salt bath, and that will help pull out toxins through your skin. And you can put some calming essential oils just to help pull those toxins out, and also like comfort and ease your body. Okay, so that is a whole lot of information. We're going to be doing this cleanse for the next month. And I want you guys to know that right now in this first day, what you're doing is you are cleansing your colon, your lungs, your skin, your blood, your liver, your kidneys. You're doing some really good things, and you're preparing for the digestive cleanse that we're going to be doing for the next 10-day phase. So does anybody have any questions? I don't think so. I have a bunch of people. Thank you for joining me on this, guys. I think that that's everything that I have for you. The winter wellness kit is still available, but I've heard that it's in short supply. It's because of the manuka. Once we're out of the manuka oil, which I've been adding to my skincare, then they're going to cut off the winter wellness, and I think you're saving like maybe $60 with the winter wellness kit, so that's pretty cool. You can still get all the On Guard freebies that I showed you at the beginning of this video. You can get that with a 200 PV order. Order it with loyalty rewards, because then you're going to get all your shipping back. You're going to save an extra 10 to 30% back on your order, and you're going to get all your freebies. So time to stock up your households and be able to get all your On Guard stuff for free. That's awesome. And next week I'm going to come to you and we're going to talk to you probably about the next 30-day or the next 10-day phase. If you guys have questions or any kind of issues with this part of the cleanse, just put them in the comments, tag me, and I will answer your questions. And I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you next week. Bye.